I seen one of y'all, and for those who don't know, he's part of the Gangsta Chronicles. You guys got the Gangsta Chronicles podcast, and I seen this one. I forget this guy name. He was an attorney though, that you guys had on the podcast. I can't remember what's his name. It was an attorney. He was a light skinned brother, and he was talking about all of the contracts that he fixed.
That's Stan Shepard.
Oh, that's Stan Shepard?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He the man.
Okay.
He based out of Chicago. I mean, you know, he knows so many people because he represented Tony Lanez and Black Tone Records. He been around. So, you know, like me, if I have a situation and I can't reach out or touch that person, Stan, I need you to get online and see what's happening with Whoop the Whoop. And I got you. And he get the situation fixed and no problems.
Yeah, okay.
So, yes, if anybody needs some shit handled, Stan Shepard is the man. Holla at him. Stan Shepard out of Chicago.
Okay. Now, Gangsta Chronicles. I remember it wasn't you stealing 8 at first.
No.
Who were all the people that
It started off with just me and Reggie Wright.
Okay.
And we did like 2-3 episodes before we brought in Alex Alonso, which was he's a gang analyst, you know, this educated brother. So Norm felt that it was cool. We should have these 3 guys on here, the gang expert, the ex-cop, and then you got the gang member. So those 2, I mean, each one follow each other. You got a gang member, then you got the cop that chased the gang members, and then you got the gang expert that come in and say that the gang member is him, but then the cop is the one that forced him or put the shit on him. So they figured that it worked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in time, you know, Reggie was already going to court at the time, and then he wound up going to the feds, and then Alex and Norm couldn't get along, so Alex just stopped working. And then, you know, I tried to keep that trio together because everybody loved the Reggie, Alex, and James story, the way we, you know, argue in the whole 9. And Alex didn't want to come back. Reggie was doing his time, and then he had to go to the halfway house and all that shit, so we couldn't put the show on hold until he got out of prison. You know what I'm saying? So if I wanted Gangsta Chronicles to keep going, this is what I got to do. This is what Gangsta Chronicle needs. So we did that. Okay.
And that's Gangsta Chronicles is yours, you Norm's, or?
No, it's me and Norm. 50-50.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up, man. Norm seemed like a smart dude, man.
He is.
He seemed like he's super smart.
Oh, he puts everything together.
Yeah.
Everything that I got going on right now today, he's put it together. He brings so many people to me and that want to meet me and say what they can do. And, you know, some we say, nah, I don't feel that one there. And some is like, okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How'd you meet Norm?
A phone call.
Really?
Yep. I did a Vlad interview because I never would do an interview or this right here, this podcast stuff. And Reggie called me and said, I got this guy named Norm want to talk to you. He want to give you a podcast. What the fuck is a podcast? I don't want to do no fucking podcast. Mind you, nobody knew my situation up until the Greg Kading interview and then Vlad. So when Reggie asked me to just talk to him, so when I talked to him, he was just like, man, I can see great things with you. Man, I love how you talk and present your story to people. And I can see people gravitate to what you're saying. So, man, I would love to sit down and do a show with you. Okay, so I go up to ABC and studios, and I'm thinking he finna talk to me about some. No, he got cameras going, and I'm sitting in the chair, and I'm talking, not knowing I'm doing a podcast with Reggie. and he said, how you liking your first night? What you mean, my first night?
Yeah.
He was like, you doing a podcast show. You motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was, and from that day on, 2 years now, we have been doing good. The podcast is real great, man. And, you know, we got to the point where, you know, Charlemagne was listening to us and said, man, I got to get y'all on Black Effect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I don't think so. But then for those amount of dollars, I ain't never signed my name to get some money. So it was like, fuck it, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, everything is looked up for me because, and you know, it comes right on time because for the last 4 years, I've been raising my grandson, little over 3.5 years. You know what I'm saying? It's just been me and him. So, you know, and then prior to that, you know, I was taking care of my mom's for the last 2 years of her life. So I got moms, a nephew, and this 2-year-old baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was kind of rough, but then it was something I had to do. It was just to check me, to let me know, get out the motorcycle club, stay away from that shit, because it's just like gang banging, and the things and the people you fucking with is finna send you right back where you going. So I had to do a check. You know, I left my wife, said, fuck that, I'm finna go take care of moms. You coming? She, I'll come over. Oh, no, you ain't for me. Bam. So I packed my shit and went to my mother's house. She died of cancer
God bless, man.
a year or so ago.
Yeah.
And it was gravy for me, man. You know, me and her fixed a lot of shit that we had. You know what I'm saying? My teenage years wasn't good with her or my pops. So, you know, I was able to square away a lot of shit with my moms, and that meant the world to me. Fuck pops. I don't give a fuck how this dude felt. Gone. You dead, you dead. But I'm good.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's being honest. So after her death, man, it just seemed like she just been in my corner, on my shoulders. You know, a lot of positive, good things has happened for me.
Yeah.
And Bob James would have never thought, you know, he'll be going to Australia for people to listen to him talk, to the UK for people to hear him talk, to Texas. You know what I'm saying? Out here, you know, people wanted me to be on the board to talk to the kids, and you know, all the things I get through my messenger. You know, thank you, saved my son's life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm blessed. I know I'm blessed. I just say I wish the kids know where they at today, and they don't have to do like I did at 56, 57 years old, and say if I know what I know now, I'd have been way better off. I wouldn't have been shot 4 times. I wouldn't have went to prison. I wouldn't have stayed in juvenile hall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The kids today can avoid all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? All they got to do is start thinking and pay attention to the older cats, what they've been through.
Yeah. Thank you for tapping in with us. In order to see more clips like this, check out this video here or check out this one here.